a friend that we are here. And today we are talking about the ECD program, that's Early Childhood Development. And we want to be here in this space and talk to each other. I'm sorry, I tried to have an interactive conversation today about the ECD, but we're having a challenge with our TikTok, interfacing our Facebook and TikTok, and I promise next time, next week we have a podcast, I'll have that figured out. So if you have any questions, please go ahead and just message me, and I'll try to answer you as best as I can. So again, my name is ZACCIUS KIPLIMO. I'm an aspiring candidate for the governorship, Nandi County. And my background, my specialty is in mental health. But today, I will talk about the ECD program. And tena karibuni watazamaji, jina yangu ni ZACCIUS KIPLIMO. Niko hapa leo kuongelea program ya ECD, Early Childhood. I'm assisted to lead a nursery, but because to may change the curriculum, we call it ECD. And this is for the children from birth to age 8 and 9, before they get ready to transition to primary school. So I see in Nandi County, we have 800 ECD centers or schools, or so you may call it. And we have approximately 1,300 ECD teachers. So today, it's new. And we just want to interact and see what can we do to improve the program. So welcome. It will just be me talking. Please message me if you can. Kongoi, pororiet ab Kalenjin, Kongoi bigab Nandi County. Kimi uteurani gengalal agoba ngalek ab ECD. Kainai kyugi ko ZACCIUS KIPLIMO Rob. Abunu kokwet ab Kamnganyo eng Mosoriot abagab Kamarei. In my background, in tuku kyoe kuwa daktari wanyo isei ko specialty na new mental health ana nekigure kalyeta med. So kimeche kengalal rani akoba ngalekab ECD kinget kele kikitau ki ain konekit. So ngamwa lechi mwalimuinik chebo ECD kongoi missing ngamwa loai kasit neo akomuch kokere ole mamiji nekero ak boisionik kwak akamwa ngot kora ale angot akilipanak chepkondok chetya amwa ale we cannot put a number and moikinde chepkondet kele sling jamak chekile lakini kibendi kikiligei mutai kiro kenai kele akyai ne sikilipan mwalimuinik chebo ECD sikoboiboichi boisionik kwak. Mitei SRC report andikejob nikibone salaries and remuneration committee policy that was laid out in 2023. Koikakon program nebo ngalekab lipanet nebo mwalimuinik chok. So kigere kele ikelege kiboitinik anan wafanyikazi chebo county ngalekab lipanet and toma ke implement Nandi kiaigon kele magat kikon aka job group sigenai kele konyoru chepkondok so that you can get all the compensations ngalekab allowances ku medical ku housing commuter hardship and pensionable kinget kele miten nguno kongete kekeny as we were growing up ko mwalimuinik ab nursery ko kilipani mwalimuinik ngoindo. So itemutai kenai kele nguno amu kokosomoso mwalimuinik kyok ngero olikinye ko maybe kitindoi mwalimuiyot nini nebo certificate maybe kitar form 4 kityo akonet nursery, and I would say that they did a good job. Kiane amite nursery school abwati ko amining kiyo my brother ko kilagok kikimengeji. My brother was a year older, kijam kesire temburie eng sang ko lagok kyao koekitu chemi ngele PP2 ko ki classroom nebo Mosoriot primary school nursery ko kimogoko au kimi kekinde koita masiak kinde mogoko kweni ko kikutunyia kesire maybe kulikuwa na kitabu moja. So igere like we've evolved, kikobit walet missing changes na gere size kengaloli komitna lagok deskishek akotindoi teaching aids, they have some tukiurerene lagok chesane. So kemeche kengaloli kerani kenai kele going forward amu kingit kele nguno the ECD program is the building stones nebo the CBC curriculum nekoketau kora. So kikere kele missing ngot konyor lagok foundation nekararan kobeni lagok ja kobendi kokileka kosire kunoto. So kakere ane the component neo missing nakameche kinyikis ko ngalekab lipanet ab mwalimuinik akosama le county nebo Nandi komite mheshimiwa nenyonet nekekonyiti arap sang kesome kele oye ngoimplement the SRC report nekikikon nemagat ke compensated mwalimuinik kyok Atinye chat nemite yu akobo mshahara chekiliponi the ECD teachers in Nandi. The gross salary nebo mwalimu nenda certificate ko 15,000. Mwalimu nebo diploma konyoru 18,000, ko nebo degree ko 22,000. Mwalimu ni chemite Nandi chenda masters kuma recognize ani agera nala challenge ata mu agera nala kamagat kiriward mwalimu yat kosubka experience ak credentials chetindoi mwalimu yande kikosiri koyame compensate ngoyamgei. So I urge now as I said again, amja abashi Ingereza kabashi kutit ko mwalimu nikinda certificate credentials they are paid 15,000, diploma 18,000, degree is 22,000. So the ECD teachers with master's degree, they are not recognized. And with the implementation of the SRC, they should be compensated the same. So the SRC implementation negigamwa kumache kelepan teachers gender certificate credentials from 23 to 31,000, diploma from 26,000 to 35, of course depending on their experience, and then with the degrees is from 39 to 52,000. So kigere gele la mwalimu nikyo kumakilipani komnye. So ningeomba ni kitu tungefaa tuzingatie tukienda pale mbele. Na pia ukiona kwa mashule zingine, we find that some if a ECD teacher quits for greener pastures ama kwa bahati mbaya anaaga, tunapata kwamba the county government they don't take the priority to replace the teachers, that you find wazazi wanaambiwa walipie mwalimu mwenye atakuja cover that position. So there's challenges there, and those are some of the things that we need to close those gaps. Ama pia utapata kwamba walimu wengine wamefanya kazi kwa miaka and they are still on contract, be it that they are competent, lakini unaona pia bado hapo morale yao iko chini because wanaona hawazingatiwi or they don't feel appreciated. So hizi ni vitu baadhi ya vitu yenye ningeonelea kesho sana. Mimi kama gavana wa county ningesukumia sana, nijaribu sana so that to see that the CRC report is implemented. Na pia tuongee about the infrastructure. So tunajua sana mashule zingine madawati ama the furniture for the students ni kubwa, wale watoto wadogo wafiki. But naona sana wana kijiji ama I see the parents with the help of the stakeholders of education, be it the ward level, kama how do I put this? Tuko na hiyo pesa inazingatia mambo ya masomo kwa watoto, kukava vitabu na all the essentials that they need kwa classrooms. So kwa infrastructure, meaning ngaonelea hivi, I think we should have a seamless, ama we should have structures that are all equal. We have an office, we have a store, we have a equal playground. I think they should be the same across the board in the Nandi County. And pia, I think to be incentivized watoto wengine wanatoka mbali, I think having a lunch program, ama watoto wanakuwa na snack, ama they have a kitchenette, if those children can be fed, and if we can have a conducive environment for the children to play, kama naweza kuwa na trampoline park, tukue na hizo tunnels, bouncy houses, I think it will be an incentive for watoto sana kukuja shuleni. Hata weekend kama wako they are not in school, it will just give that environment that's really promoting a conducive environment for watoto wetu kusoma. So I think the last time I checked, there was 370 million money that was given to the from the county government for the ECD programs, be it for infrastructure and for learning materials. So if we can use the 370 million on the right programs on what we need to do to foster our education, it will really help. And there's challenges too. Like for example, kuna watoto wenye wanatoka mbali kwenda shule. There could be a challenge too in during the rainy season. Watoto wakinyeshewa, they might get sick because of the weather issues. Ama pia madaraja. We've had challenges there. I think there was a story somewhere in Kenya where mtoto daraja haikuwa imetengenezwa with supporting on the sides, mtoto akateleza akaanguka. So if we can make it conducive for the children to be safe, to go to school and have access to education, it will really help. So for the monies for the ECD program, if we can implement those, if we can just put money in the right places, and Pia, I would say that the ECD teachers are the stakeholders. I think let's involve them in the curriculum and in the infrastructure development. Hao ndio wamekana watoto sana wangejua what's the exactly best to do. And naona pia it's another challenge. Utapata kwamba hiyo pesa ya ECD kujenga, maybe wanasiasa atatumia pesa kujenga ECD classes mahali alipigiwa kura, ama where he wants to with the voters ataweka pesa mahali ataona maybe akijengea watu wataona kuwa watampenda, like watampigia kura. Then now there'll be some other marginalized areas, maybe mahali wenye hawapendi mwanasiasa, it will be a punishment for them that they won't see development. So I would say let's just cut across the board, jo watoto ni wetu sisi wote. I think the other challenge too is learning materials. Some places maybe wazazi wako chini, they can access books, pens, charts, modeling, vitu watoto kucheza nayo, flashy cards. If the county government can at least chip in and just put money there, it will ease the burden on the parents having to dish the money out to pay for all those materials. Kwa ujumla, ama all in all, agira na wale pamana missing, kianam chip kuno kiya county, agitarete jata magatin ku 370 million, chiki kikon kiya makan gitarete ngalegap ECD, kuma jige ba shengi manit, amui kinget kele the foundation, got kita ulakwet kumning lakwet kapsa ngalegap somaneti, konyam nyum lakwana tamuta go itu lakwet, konta foundation nagara na wete go kilke lakwana tak, kinget kele me negimite nguno, kimite emite uptake technology. Asama ale putai gebendi tai guno tagora komogotin ke implementan ngalegap programs chebo ku tablets chagenyor lagok agenyor programs che integrated ak lagok anan interacting ak lagok en ngalegap somanet ak ngalegap hesabu guno to. So ngota lago jota ngalegap ICT en gore ne mining guno to ko lago ju ko gitu mutai kwa gejo programs chebo ngalegap computer so konet ke lago ju. And I get a little bit in the image, I'm looking at technology, and I'm going to turn on the computer, Nessa easy, go quota and a leg up some manet, King at Kilinguna, meeting a leg up, AI, artificial intelligence. I'm a jolly mat came at a lagokia, Kenya, Matunga lagokia, let Nalega some manet up internet. So I get all them good chicket out lagokia, go meet again your curriculum. They support a lagokia going at again, Nasariun, going at again CD programs. Awigo bwana we FCBC ni tutakuwa na watoto wenye at least kesho, lakini asame nyale stege ngoloji yake aketesta guna to. So kebeti ngolali guna to kwa wendi agere kot komite maswali jega wa kita agopanga anybody. So asama lo sirwa message ani si meeting you, I'll go through the questions and we'll be engaging stege ngolali kebeti tai guna to. So ngamwale ale Sikik ak pik tugul chebo bororietab Nandi anan ko bororietab Kalenjin mos magunoto amache ale sikeng ngololchigei kenai kele ne tos kiyai sikenyor keljin mising amu tuguk tugul amache amwa ale ma tuguk tugul koba ngalekab siasa anan ko tuguk chebo uongozi anan bikab ngo chi age tugul imuch kokon walutik anan kobit walet en just ngokwet ole menye chito ngamo for example ngot ko lo ECD school nemite eng lagok imuch kokon ke kanisa volunteer kanisa kokon kaniset ke walia kongete mande kumut kasi kinete lagok ako much ko supporten kora the county government ke equipment in kanisa anataki simuta ko tarete lagok ya kosomansa lagok yok amu moy kile moy ko lakwet na ECD school ya moy ko lakwet nasari amulo. So chamtat kunoto kuyongen onget ale muta ko bitu tuguk muta ko mite sugulishek chelowening lagok imuch keboishe kanisa anan ko kot komite kot nebo kapchi ne tos kon ketorete lagok chemengechen kourerenso kotinda konyamnyum akotinda imanda sigik koro kole ne tos ai ketorete lagok kongete komengech agoi koit lakwet newendi lakwet primary school kunotok. So agere nyale kibendi komye ngalalet. So ngotit nye chi ngolyo kasam ale isirwa message sikebendi tai kunotok. Maswali ake tugul. Yes. Um, rani ke atebalen kot ko maswali nge ngalale CD rani ngalega vocational training tu kya lagi we will make time anan kot kumite topics yo maja ngalale please give me private so we can but today kam ngalale ngalega BCD got komite mol mo yana mite ECD agne netindo practical example ba challenges jebune anan ko comments I think that would be really right natan ko gande the notice yesterday that if we have any stakeholders any teachers any parent teachers association ne ba ECD imuji tawrete jagi agimwa jile which way to go. Agere kasir chingya komwa kole mite sugulishek alake chekamwa kangamwat kay ngalekab oratinwek kole chito mite sometimes komite hazards chebo lagok ngot kourerenso ngap komite keringon kole mite sugul tage nekiuni kikangetin kikibal keringet amakiker sikobutyi lakwet orit agere ale ite mutanye kora biik chomite kokwatinwek chotok kakomwa kole tos hazards kero akemwa sikenai kele kiyoito ano sikongetin ini keavoiden tugun cheu chotok. Ate samwale chamtaat en sugulishekab ECD ko partner ak kaniseshek anan ngot komite programs cheu chebo NGOs not for profit if they can volunteer kokon ngalekab katepchingya kole ngalekab computers ak ne kwa samale let's be free let's be holistic agero kele ne tos kinyoru tos kitorete lagok kyok. As katepchi kole now promises sometimes ngalali jito but now what's the plan for you what's the pathway that we can actualize the promises you make about ngalekab lago ngamwa ke namba agenge anale for me as SRC policy I think the implementation is overdue and that's something that needs to be executed so I don't see why if the government has passed the policy that it needs to be enacted I don't see why not. So if you ask me for why I say where there's a will, there's a way. For me as a governor, we will just enact the program that where we will implement the SRC policy on remuneration and for the teachers. I think if we can empower teachers and pay them well, they'll have the morale to work, and that way we will see at least success in the classroom. Thank you so much. This was just a small session that I saw to do with ECD. So if there'll be more questions, please I would ask that message me. And if there's other topics that we need to talk about, I know there's a lot of things to talk about agriculture, about unemployment with the youth, drugs, mental issues and stuff. So if you can let me know. So I'll be on this space every Monday. So let me know what you want me to discuss. And as I said, next week, Monday, we'll make it more interactive. So I will work with TikTok so I can have my headphones and see what I need to do so that we can be interactive. So let me say for today, that was it. Thank you so much. God bless you and have a good night. Thank you.